Hi everyone. In our previous tutorial, I showed you how to mass delete accounts using a mass delete button from the list view, the account list view. If you haven't watched this tutorial yet, please go to the information icon in YouTube in the upper right area and watch this video first. So I will start to show you what it looks like now and what we are going to do. So for example, now we have deleted 3 accounts successfully, but the request from the community asking me to display a message. For example, 10 records, you try to delete 10 records, 6 records are successful and 4 are unsuccessful. I will show you now how to do this. So this is what we expect to see at the end of this tutorial. Whenever you try to delete, for example, 6 contacts, 3 have been deleted successfully and 3 have failed to be deleted. And here is the details of the failed record. Okay. Returning back to the Salesforce, we will go to Setup, we'll go to our flow. Okay. Mass delete accounts. So before we were doing a loop through the list of IDs sent from the selected accounts in the list view, and for each ID we are adding to the record collection and then deleting them one time. Now we are not going to do this. We will replace the old functionality with this new logic. So let me show you. We'll delete this also. I will keep the success screen, or let's call it end screen instead of success, because now it will tell me how many records failed and how many succeeded. Okay, then for each ID in the loop, I will try to delete. Okay, so I will delete account. What is the condition? Account object, and the condition is the ID of the account equals the current item from the loop. Okay, that's straightforward. But here I have two scenarios. The first one is if it is succeeded or if it is failed. So I will create a new variable here called success counter. Okay, and I will the data type is number because I will count how many succeeded, and the default value is 0. And the same with failed counter. I will create another variable called failed counter. The data type will be number of decimal will be 0, default value will be 0. Perfect. So in case if it is succeeded, I will add assignment here, success assignment. Okay, and it will increase the success counter by 1. So for the variable success counter, I will add 1. Because it is a number, it will be increased by 1 each time there is a success record. So the default behavior after deleting, it will go to success assignment, then it will loop through. But what if it's failed? Let me show you. I will create another assignment called failed assignment. I will say failed counter, add number 1. So do you see now, if we connected this with this, it will show me fault. Why? Because it's already connected with the success path. So the first connection is for success. The second connection, automatically Salesforce recognizes it as fault whenever there is an error or system couldn't delete the record. It will send a failed. It will increase the failed counter by 1. Okay. Then it will go to the loop again, so that it can reprocess the next record in the loop. Perfect. Then after the finish of the loop, after the end of the loop, we will say total counter assignment. So what is the total counter? Do you remember we created counter var? So this is the total. I will add success counter and counter var also will add failed counter. So this is the total number of the counter. This should be done after the end of the loop, after last item in the loop. Okay, then I will display the screen. The screen now should display a different message. Okay, what should it display? It should display flow tried to delete count var, which equal total accounts. Okay, let's see deleted successfully. And the second line will be success counter, I'm sorry, deleted successfully. And failed counter, we would say, for example, 4 accounts couldn't be deleted. Okay, so here is the success counter accounts. So let's say 5 accounts deleted successfully and 3 accounts couldn't be deleted. We can say, please check below error for more details. We will configure the errors now, but this is just for demonstration, quick demonstration. Okay, done. Let's try and see. Save. Activate. Okay, I will try to delete these 3 records, for example. Let's delete. Yes. Next. Perfect. Flow tried to delete 3 accounts. 3 accounts deleted successfully. 0 accounts couldn't be deleted. Please check below errors for more details. Now we are going to, first of all, let's keep please check or failed in red color so that it makes more sense. Okay. Let's say red color. Okay. And the success one, let's say in green color. Okay. It looks perfect here. Now I would like to configure the error message so that the user know why there are 3, for example, accounts failed to be deleted. Before doing this, I would like to create an error so that we can test. So in the developer console, I will create a trigger in the account object, account trigger. This trigger is mainly to create an error before delete. So I will check something, let's say I will check something in the account level. Let's say active. If account is active, don't delete. Okay, how can we do this using a trigger? Now I'm trying to simulate a scenario of an error happen when you are trying to delete an account. So I will say for each account a n trigger dot alt, because we are deleting. I will say if a dot active, this is my custom, equal yes, a dot add error, I will say active accounts couldn't be deleted. Could not be deleted. Okay, It's perfect. So this is the error that should be happen when we try to delete an active account. Let's try to delete this account now to check our trigger if it is working or not. Delete. Oh, you see, that is the error message. So, but if I change this one to no and try to delete it individually, it is deleted successfully. So now we have some sort of a scenario that will result in a failed on deletion. Okay, failed error message. So from this view, for example, we can say that this one, if we select 3, 2 of them will be failed and 1 will be deleted. Should we try? Yeah. Oh, 3 accounts couldn't be deleted. Why? Let's try again. Let's try to delete this individually to see if there are any other. Oh, you see, because this account, yes, it is not active and it should be deleted, but it is connected to an open cases. That's great. That's an example of why we need to display user-friendly message to display why the record has been failed to be deleted. Now I will create, let's say variable, let's say error details. Okay, it will be a text variable. So after increasing the failed counter by 1, I will add another assignment, failed details assignment. Okay, I will say failed details. Okay, error details. I will add the counter so that we know which. I will add a parenthesis like this, so that, for example, 1 parenthesis, then error details. In error details, I will add, there is something in the flow global variable called fault message. So now we have 1 parenthesis fault message. Why this record couldn't be deleted. Okay, then in our end screen, we will display this message. So I will click enter and I will add here error details. Sorry, details. Here we go. Let's check and see how it will look like. Activate. Let's try to delete these 4 accounts. Let's delete. Perfect. So 4 accounts couldn't be deleted, and here are the details. Do you see? You attempt to delete, couldn't be because XYZ. Let me show you something. Delete failed because it's associated with the following cases. But the another account that you see here, the second one, the error message is active account couldn't be deleted. Okay. Let me try to make this error message more user-friendly. How? First of all, we need to add new line between each account. Do you see here? The error message 1 is directly attached to the error message 2 without new line. Okay, how can we add a new line? We can go here in the error detail and add, and we will create a new formula called new line formula. Okay, it will be from the type text, and there are formula function called BR. BR means it will enter a new line. Okay, let's try and check to see. One more thing I would like to change here. I don't want the error details in the aligned centrally in the screen. So my point here is the error detail should be aligned to the left side, like this. And let's keep it without bold so that it's a small size. Okay, activate, go to try, delete several accounts again, mass delete, yes. Perfect. Now we have new line after each error. Okay, so they are not attached to each other. Perfect, perfect. Okay, but for example here, there are some redundancy here. Means that the flow tried to delete this record and record ID. Again, the flow tried. Why don't we just remove this from the error message? Okay, I will show you how. I will select the text I would like to remove from the error message, and I will go to the flow builder, and instead of, for assignment here, instead of displaying the fault message, I will display another thing. It will be a formula, and let's say fault message formatted. Okay, and its type will be a text. Let's say I will use the function called substitute. Okay, substitute receive the flow fault message. Okay, this is where it will search. It will search for this. Remember this sentence, and whenever it finds it, it will replace it with a blank value like this. Go to assignment, and instead of adding the fault message itself, let's say the formatted message. Okay, save, activate, try to delete accounts again. 1, 2, 3, 4, let's delete, yes. Oh, you see now the first sentence which saying the flow tried to delete has been replaced with a blank value. So it will display 1, record ID, then the error occurred during deletion, and here are the details. Okay, but what if I would like to remove, you can look up exception value so that it's much cleaner. How can I remove this one? Okay, let me show you. I will go to the flow again, and in the fault message formatted, you remember, you notice here this line available in all error message at the end. So there is a function in the formula called left. I will ask Salesforce to left. Okay, so besides substitution, I will left the result of substitution. Okay, left to receive number of character, but I don't know the number of character. So I will say search, and I will say this sentence. Okay, here in the fault message. Okay, so it will left the result of this. How many character? The position of this sentence in the fault message. Let's try and check. Done. Save as. Oh, we are missing a parenthesis here, so I will add it. Save. Oh, I'm sorry. There is no function called search in Salesforce. It's called find. So that's funny. Search is in Excel. Okay, I will activate. I will try to delete accounts again. Yes. Oh, we have an error here. How can we solve this issue? I think values in the soup API, this is a hyperlink, and I think it is not this value. Let's see delete, you can look up. So I will find, you can look up, I will left the error message until you can look up, then I will substitute the first sentence. Activate, go back here, 1, 2, 3, let's delete, yes. Perfect. So the end message, which was repeating, has been removed. Okay, that makes sense. Perfect, perfect, perfect. But what if we would like to remove this dot? I know, this is weird. So I will find the you can look up -1. So the position of the you can look up -1 will be deleted. Let's save. And also, what if we added one more line? Am I right? Yeah. So instead of just a new line, it will be separated by one more line so that it is more user friendly. So I will add new line formula at the end of the error message, save, activate, go again and try to delete this. Let's say the 3 accounts. Yes. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You see how clean it is now? So flow tried to delete 3 accounts, 0 accounts deleted successfully, 3 accounts couldn't be deleted, and here is the error details. So the error detail here, active account couldn't be deleted, it can be easily troubleshooted by copying this ID and go to the account and see why this ID couldn't be deleted. Okay, let's try to change one of them to no, or let's try to change 2 of them to no. Okay, so that we can test the successful message if it is displaying correctly or not. So I will select these 3 accounts. I expect this one should result in an error, and then these 2 should be deleted without issues. Perfect. So told me that 1 account deleted successfully, 2 accounts couldn't be deleted. Please check the blue error for more details. Okay, that's perfect. But I have another issue. What if there is no errors? This line and the blue, the error details shouldn't be visible. You know, so here is what I'm going to do. I will go to the flow builder in the end screen. I will copy. Okay, how about this? I will display another text, display text. So here I will say error text. Okay, error text, and I will copy the error details, or I will cut it and add it here. Good, good. But I will set the visibility, only display it whenever the counter var, the failed counter greater than 0. So whenever there are more than one, more than or equal one failed deletion. Great. I will display another text message for success text. Okay. I will say this one. Delete, delete, delete. Perfect. So this is the success text. Should be centered also. and the visibility of this component should be only when the success counter greater than 0. Okay, and let's call the first text is total record message. So here, this should be visible, whatever the counter. Okay, and this should be visible only when the failed counter is greater than 0. This should be visible only when the success counter is greater than 0. Perfect. So let's try to delete one account and see how it will look like. Or let's say this and this one, and this one, and my first account, because I think this one is not linked to any case or open opportunities or closed door opportunities. So yes, there we go. So because there are one successful account, this message has been displayed. Because there are 3 unsuccessful deletion, it displayed something like this. Okay, we can decrease the font size of the error details, but you got the main idea. So let's try to delete one account, okay, without error, to see if the error message will display or not. So I selected this one. I don't think it is connected to anything. I will try to delete. Here we go. The verbiage of the error is not visible. Why? Because the failed counter equals 0 in this scenario. I'm sorry, in this one, because all the records has been deleted successfully. Okay, I hope this is helpful, and please don't forget to subscribe and like this video to get more content like this. Thank you so much and have a great day.